It's Saturday, November 16th, 2024. I'm TC Kirkham, and this is the Kirkham Report.
TC Kirkham, the Kirkham Report.
Greetings, all community and everyone else watching. I'm TC Kirkham, the Kirkham Report for TKR Video Central. Thank you for joining me a little bit later than usual because of today's events.
Okay, I mean, my hands are sweating. Okay, only one country is left. Georgia needs 34 points. So now, receiving the points, Georgia, and Georgia is getting 59 points!
So the winner of the Eurovision Contest Junior 2024 is Georgia! Oh my goodness, this is nerve-wracking! That was so close. Congratulations.
A huge and happy congratulations to Andrea Puccarazzi, I hope that name is right, the winner of the 2024 Junior Eurovision Song Contest. Andrea won the contest for his native Georgia with his song To My Mom. This was a great show all the way around. It aired live at noon Eastern time today. 17 countries participating. Portugal came in second place. That was Victoria Nicole and Esperança. She is the only artist who wrote both the music and the lyrics for the song. And in third place was Ukraine, Artem Kutenko, and Hear Me Now. France rounded out the top four, Tituan and Comme Si Comme Ça. One of the favorites, Armenia, who was a big favorite online, finished in sixth place with his song Cosmic Friend. Some of the ones that had a lot of following online did not do well, and Georgia, which was in the bottom half of most of the online fandom ones, just blew everybody away. It took 12 of the deuce points from the 17 juries, so 12 out of 17, all but 5 juries awarded them the deuce points, or 12 points. They came in a lot lower in the televote with only 59, but it was enough to overcome Portugal, who was the top winner of the televote with 117, and they were 96 on the jury. Great stuff all the way around. The bad thing about it is some of the performers who did well online beforehand with the fans had a lackluster day. I'm not going to mention which ones, but the one that really surprised is the kid that was at the bottom of most of the polls that I saw, most of the favorites list that I saw. Malta, Ramses Ramirez Siberis. His song Stila Zekenna, I believe it's pronounced. It means little one in English. Was dead last in most of the selections. But boy, his live presentation was spectacular. It was that really bland video that they did, I think, that killed it with the fans. And it ended up getting a huge 79 points in the online vote, and it also did well with the judges, the juries getting 74 points. He finished in 5th place. That was really something, considering nearly everybody online, including yours truly, I'm sorry to say, had him in dead last place for the contest. It was a great show all the way around, and I think you're going to be seeing a lot of Andrea. He is just an amazing performer. He finished in the middle of my pack this year because of a very static video. I didn't really like the video, but his vocals are top notch. The song is okay. I haven't looked at the English lyrics. But it was mostly the stage presentation where his vocals were spot on electric. The only kid who equaled him on those vocals was probably Ukraine. And the presentation, which was videos of a woman that is supposed to be the mom in the story, and another young man, I don't know if it's just a dancer or maybe somebody related to him, doing dancing behind him. Just one, not a whole bunch like others, but one kid going through the motions through some of the stuff that was shown in the video. It was a marvelous presentation, and it's no surprise he did so well with the jury because the song is just fantastic. Once again, congratulations to Andrea Puccarazzi, I think it's pronounced, from Georgia, his winning song To My Mom. And that will wrap up our coverage of the 2024 Junior Eurovision Song Contest.
Hey gang, we've got merch. Show off your love for all things TKR. Find t-shirts and more in the TKR swag shop. Click on the link in the show description. Like what you see? Level up! Become a TKR patron. We can always use more supporters of our channel. Click on the Patreon link in the show description. If she's thinking about it, you know she's bound to have an opinion on it. Kim takes on alternate Tuesdays, 7 p.m. US ET, TKR Video Central on YouTube.
Out of the box this week, I had totally forgot I pre-ordered this album. Oh, I think a year and a half ago. I forgot all about it. And when we got the notice that something was coming from Riff Tracks, which we're both a big fan of, we're Traxians on Patreon, we were like, well, we didn't order this year's movie, which was Point Break. What could it be? Well, it turns out it's this. Cheap Tunes, music from Riff Tracks Live. This album is the live songs recorded at the various live shows they've done. That is actually stylized. Is that a Grateful Dead stylization? Which artist had this cover before? I don't remember. But it contains everything that they've done at the Riff Tracks live shows. And really fantastic stuff. Fun songs. It's theme songs, it's vocal songs. I have not cracked it open yet. It just arrived yesterday. And it is going to be an interesting listen for sure, because we are big fans of Riff Tracks and Riff Tracks Live. So guys at Riff Tracks, Kevin Murphy, Mike Nelson, Bill Corbett, thank you very much. This is a welcome addition to my collection. And that's out of the box this week.
TC's take on all things music related. Records, books, film, and more. Rockin' Reviews is back, baby. Alternate Tuesdays, 7 p.m. US ET. TKR Video Central on YouTube. How much do you know about chart hits from a particular year or a particular topic? Find out. Play the TKR Pop 50 Challenge. Saturdays, 11 a.m. US ET. TKR Video Central on YouTube.
As always, I picked up a couple of things on Dawn and Mary's Whatnot auction from my pals Dawn and Mary at Two Hip Chicks. I got these mainly because I didn't really know either one of them before I heard them on the show. Their Whatnot sale is every Tuesday at 7 in the evening Eastern. It's 4 p.m. Pacific. And they're over the next few weeks, they're introducing some holiday stuff. And one of the holiday songs, I couldn't resist. It's just a cute little song. And I'm going to take Mary's notes off here. I'd never heard of this record, but it's autographed by 3 of the people that involved with it. And I looked it up, and it was actually released on an earlier record as a flip side, and then it became an A-side for the small label called Chisholm Records. This is Merry Christmas to You, Darling, by Phil Duckett and the Starlights. It's backed with his version of American Trilogy. Mary did some track down the signatures on here and discovered, in addition to Phil Duckett, there was Weldon, Rob Hill, and David Slayton, the other 2 signatures here. This was probably recorded in the 70s at some point, maybe the 80s. It's a great little song, and you will be hearing it on some upcoming holiday stuff, I think. I'll be talking about that in a little bit. We also picked up this. This was a Record Store Day issue, 2014. And it was made in the 60s. I have never heard of this, but I really couldn't resist it because it's amazing, and it comes with a great sleeve and a song, and it's on orangey yellow vinyl. It's by a group called the Sunrays, who were mentored by Maury Wilson, who was the father of the Wilson brothers of the Beach Boys. The song is dedicated to him. It's called Our Leader, and it is backed with Won't You Tell Me. This is the Record Store Day issue from 2014. It comes with an insert booklet about who the Sunrays were and what Maury Wilson meant to them. And this is the record on Sunday's Records with that beautiful orangey yellow vinyl, gold vinyl. It's actually a really cute little song. I'd never heard it before, and it was going for a bargain for a Record Store Day price, and it is actually going for Discogs medium price. And I'm like, yeah, I'll take that. So that's what I picked up there. And those 2 songs will eventually work their way into programming, I'm sure, eventually, somewhere. Dawn and Mary have all kinds of stuff every week. In addition to their Whatnot sale on Tuesday, they are also involved in New England Cajun Roots Resellers Auction every Wednesday at 1 p.m. on the New England Cajun Roots Reseller channel. And Dawn has posted other stuff throughout the week, usually at noon. Excuse me, Chick Chat on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesday is regular chat. Thursdays is estate sale bingo. It's a lot of fun. Weird Album Wednesday, Wednesdays at noon. An album from their collection Fridays at noon. And various odds and ends throughout the week. And if you haven't checked out Two Hip Chicks, please go check their channel. It's always a lot of fun. And of course, Dawn is my co-host for Finding Your Music Mojo. We have 2 special episodes coming up the next 2 weeks. We're doing probably 3 shows back to back, which we don't normally do. The first 2 will all be about Record Store Day, and I will talk about that in a little bit too. Dawn and Mary, thank you for the excellent pickups. The stories of labels that burned brightly for a short while, then winked out. Label Nova. Alternate Fridays, 4 p.m. US ET. TKR Video Central on YouTube. Inside the booth this week, I'm trying to get all the physical stuff done, but I am getting the mental stuff done. And that's a good thing. I've been able to get so much done around here the last couple of weeks. So all the shows will start appearing again tomorrow, I believe. Maybe one or two might be next week, but everything I'm planning to be back on track this coming week. And that'll kick off tomorrow afternoon, actually, with the Radio Retro countdown. There'll be new shows throughout the week, and I am working after being suggested. It was suggested to me by Don and Mary and a couple people in the chat that some holiday stuff might be in the offing. I'm going to be putting together some holiday tunes for everybody in the vein of the Saturday Night Disco Party show, which returns tonight at 11. And it'll be a mix of stuff you know, a mix of stuff you don't know, and some really out there stuff. And there'll be several shows throughout the course of late November and throughout December. Planning to do 4 shows, we'll see. And it's just going to be Christmas music and holiday music. And it'll hopefully give you a background of music to listen to on Christmas morning or Christmas Eve, or when you're just wanting some Christmas music, especially out of the ordinary Christmas music. Hopefully it'll all clear. That'll be the problem. It always is. Physically, things are almost finished, as I've said a couple of times. I need to do a couple more things, and then sometime in early December, I will finally get the room tour done, I hope. Because everything will be working again, and everything will be back to normal. I hope that you will stay with me, as you always have, and continue to spread the word about what we do here, what I do here, what Kim does, and with me also. She does her show Kim Takes On every other week. She skipped last show because she was not feeling well, but she will be back this Tuesday, and a lot of great stuff is yet to come. And that is Inside the Booth.
If you like what you see on YouTube, don't miss the rest of the story. News, reviews, chart library, in-depth profiles, commentary, and more. Check out my full website, thekirkhamreport.com. An hour of lively discussion about music from 2 huge music fans. Finding Your Music Mojo with TC and Dawn. Live alternate Mondays, 7 p.m. US ET. TKR Video Central and 2 Hip Chips on YouTube, and TKR Video Central on Twitch.
Coming up the next 2 weeks on Finding Your Music Mojo, we are doing 2 shows about Record Store Day, Black Friday. This coming Monday, which is the 18th, is the show that was supposed to happen on our last show. It was postponed because our guest was not feeling well. She was a bit under the weather. Katie from Vintage and Vinyl will join us, and we will talk about the consumer side of Record Store Day, Black Friday, some of our favorite picks, what we're looking to pick up, and the inevitable, the prices, which have gone out the roof this year. I really didn't find, I've heard a lot of people talking about Record Store Day, and some people are really super excited and thinking it's just really a great Record Store Day. I only found a few things. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to afford all of them either, but I'm going to try, and Katie will tell us her picks. The following week, which is, let me check the date real quick here, if I can get my calendar to pull up, which is November 25th, the final week of the month, we will be joined by a special guest from the retail side of things, and we will talk Record Store Day with them. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I hope that you'll join us for those 2 weeks in a row. We don't normally do 2 shows in a row. It's usually every other Monday. But for Record Store Day, because Katie bumped last time because she wasn't feeling well, we thought, let's get the retail side, and we've lined up a guest for that as well, and I hope you will join us for both of those shows. Finding Your Music Mojo, Mondays live, 7 p.m. this Monday, November 18th, next Monday, November 25th, on TKR Video Central, 2 Hip Chicks, and TKR Video Central's YouTube channel, Twitch channel, and we hope you'll be there.
Stay ahead of dangerous weather no matter what the season. Stay aware and stay safe. PNR WeatherCentral on YouTube. An ongoing living history of record stores, past, present, and future, driven by your memories and contributions. RecordStoreRewind.com. Check it out today. Music curated by actual people, not artificial intelligence. A wide variety of shows for everyone. Check out what we have to offer. TKR Mixcloud. Click the link in the show description.
Thank you to everybody that input on the Grammy question from last week. It seems a lot of you feel the way I do about the Grammys, and thank you. We'll probably eventually talk about it here. I also want to thank everybody who's been subscribing. You guys have helped me out a lot, and I hope you'll continue to spread the word and let us know what we're doing here, musically, humor-wise, and have everything problems. I am still trying to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Right now I'm just over 750. Hopefully we'll make it to 900 by Thanksgiving, although that's not looking good, but maybe we might, and 1,000 by the end of the year. And if you haven't subscribed already, please do. And if you have, thank you, and spread the word, pass it on, and tell 5 of your friends, hey, I got a channel for you to sign up for, because that would help us out a lot. If you have a little extra money, we'd appreciate your support on Patreon. It's $2.99 a month, I believe, and it does help defray our costs, and there will be some original stuff coming there after the first of the year. I will have a lot more to come in the next few weeks, as I just told you earlier. Christmas stuff is coming. Extra Finding Your Music Mojo is coming. We have a few extras coming. The regular shows are all coming back. The Mixcloud stuff is debuting. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Busy time as we head toward the holidays, and I'm also thinking about my wife's birthday, which is coming up 2 weeks from today. I already ordered a birthday present, and I think she'll like it. But we have a lot more to go before the end of the year, and I hope you will all enjoy it. Once again, I want to say my congratulations to Andrea Puccarazzi, I think that's how you pronounce his last name, from Georgia, for winning the Junior Eurovision Song Contest 2024. Now it's time to gear up for regular Eurovision, and that'll be coming up in April. Or May, actually, usually May. But the real fun stuff will start in April when all the fan stuff starts coming out, and we'll ramp up to that when we get there. That's going to do it for this week. If you got any questions or queries that you'd like me to take a look at, please, you know where to get in touch with me. Don't forget to leave a comment. I cannot know what I'm doing without your comments. Your comments are how I make new friends. Your comments are how I know I'm in tune with things. Your comments are what make my life work when it comes to this channel. I hope you will continue to spread the word and continue to enjoy everything that I have to offer. For TKR Radio Central and the Kirkham Report, I'm TC Kirkham. I will see you on the interwebs. Ciao, baby.